Hey there, nature enthusiasts and animal lovers. Have you ever paused to think about just how smart hippos really are? I mean, sure, they might look like big, lumbering giants that just lounge around in the water all day, but there's so much more to these fascinating creatures than meets the eye. Today, we're diving deep into the world of hippo intelligence. We're going to explore their brain structure, problem-solving skills, and even see how they stack up against other clever mammals. So, let's wade into the waters of hippo cognition and see what we discover. First off, let's take a look at the hippo's brain structure. You might be surprised to learn that hippos have relatively small brains compared to their massive body size. But here's the kicker. Size isn't everything when it comes to intelligence. What really matters is the density of neurons and the complexity of brain connections. Hippos have a decent number of neurons, especially in areas related to memory and social behavior. Sure, their brain-to-body ratio is smaller than that of humans or dolphins, but it's still impressive for such large animals. It's like having a compact car that's surprisingly fuel-efficient. It may not be the biggest, but it gets the job done. Now, let's talk about problem-solving abilities in hippos. While they may not be crafting tools like some primates, hippos have demonstrated some clever behaviors that hint at their intelligence. For instance, there have been observations of hippos using fallen trees as bridges to cross deep water. Can you imagine that? They're not just floating around aimlessly, they're actively engaging with their environment and using it to their advantage. And it doesn't stop there. Hippos have also been known to push floating plants together to create makeshift rafts for resting. These behaviors suggest a level of problem-solving that goes beyond simple instinct. They're thinking, adapting, and innovating in their own unique way. Now, let's shine a light on their social intelligence. Hippos are incredibly social creatures, living in groups called pods or herds. Their social structures are quite complex, and they communicate with a variety of vocalizations, from grunts to wheezes. It's fascinating to think that they can recognize individual calls, which helps them maintain social bonds within their groups. Young hippos learn important behaviors from their mothers and other adults around them. This kind of social learning is a key indicator of intelligence in animals, and it's clear that hippos have mastered this aspect of their lives. Speaking of learning, let's move on to their memory capabilities. Hippos have shown impressive long-term memory skills. They can remember the scent of other hippos for years, which helps them recognize friends and potential threats. Imagine being able to recall the scent of someone you met years ago. Hippos also have a knack for remembering the locations of good feeding grounds and safe resting spots. Their ability to navigate complex river systems suggests they possess a good spatial memory as well. Some researchers even believe that hippos may have episodic memory, allowing them to recall specific events from their past. That's some serious brain power right there. Now, how do hippos compare to other mammals in terms of intelligence? It's easy to overlook them when we think about clever animals, especially when elephants and primates often steal the spotlight. Elephants, for instance, have larger brains and more complex social structures, while primates like chimpanzees showcase advanced tool use that hippos don't display. However, hippos hold their own in areas like social intelligence and memory. They're more cognitively advanced than many people give them credit for. In some ways, their intelligence might even be comparable to that of pigs or dolphins. It's all about recognizing the unique strengths that each species brings to the table. It's important to remember that intelligence comes in many forms. Hippos are incredibly well adapted to their environment and social structure. Their intelligence reflects the cognitive demands of their lifestyle. While they might not be solving puzzles like apes, they're navigating complex social and ecological challenges every day. This kind of intelligence is just as valid and important as the kind we often focus on in primates. It's a different kind of smarts, shaped by their unique experiences and environments. Recent studies have shown that hippos can even learn to respond to their names. How cool is that? This suggests a level of cognitive flexibility that we're still exploring. Researchers are continually discovering new aspects of hippo intelligence, and it's entirely possible that we're underestimating these river giants due to their appearance and habitat. They're not just big, lazy animals, they're complex beings with their own forms of intelligence. Now, let's talk about the future. Conservation efforts are crucial for continuing to study hippo intelligence. As their habitats shrink, we risk losing the chance to fully understand these fascinating animals. By protecting hippos and their environments, we ensure that future generations can learn from them. It's not just about saving a species, it's about preserving the knowledge and insights they hold. So, there you have it. Hippos are far more than just big, lazy river dwellers. They're complex, social animals with impressive cognitive abilities that deserve our attention and respect. Next time you see a hippo, remember the intelligence behind those small eyes. If you found this discussion interesting, please give it a like and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe for more animal intelligence videos, and let us know in the comments what other animals you'd like to learn about. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay curious.